Hello. Welcome back. It seems like I have forgotten what I did last time. So, I did a little check right before the stream, and um, I think we were done with, what was it? The one we were doing last time, which is, Jinan. Uh, I think we've done all the sound changes from our reconstruction to Xenon. So this time, instead of continuing on with Mandarinic language or a Mandarinic variety, I uh kind of got bored of that. So we are going to change gears and do something else. In this case, I flipped a coin and decided between Hakka and Cantonese, and instead, the coin decided that we're doing Hakka um, instead of Cantonese, just to have more variety between each stream. So essentially, after this one, I think we're going back to and doing another Mandarinic, and then another that isn't Mandarinic, and then, just flip flop between the two, simply because there's just so many data points for Mandarin. So, yeah, let's take a look at what we have here. Um, so clearly, I say clearly, it's not really that clear. This one has boiled down to like a five vowel system. Honestly, none of this is something we can use. So let's just load the default set of words, and then I think this we might just have to delete everything. Let's go all the way to the end and delete that. Okay. Um so Also, I should say outright at the beginning that it's going to be a shorter stream today, just to get back into the swing of things. I'm not sure if I will be streaming next week. If I am, the audio quality is going to be even worse, because well, essentially I'll have to decide whether to bring uh the computer I stream on, because I won't be at, well, I won't be at home where I could stream. So schedule for the next 2 weeks is still kind of up in the air. We will know by tomorrow, I think. Hi, Gaj. We're doing maybe this should be my regular stream time. I'd like to, but like this is like right when I have work usually. Uh oh, god damn it. Perhaps the Daily Lingo is streaming as well. Uh oh right, I never did post this on that server, did I? So let me just do that real quick. But yeah, we're doing sound changes as is our usual Saturday thing. Quote unquote usual. Uh what should I say? Like streaming linguistics stuff like a thing nerd. There we go. Olivia's missing this. What time is it? Isn't it like still pre-midnight for her? Anyway, yes, sound changes. How do we start? Um, Hi drumstick. Um, I actually don't know where to start with this. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted everything. That was not a good idea. Let's just keep all this devoicing stuff. I think the devoicing stuff is very, very important. Uh, so none of this BS. We don't have to insert any W's either, I think. Tone split. Tone split's important. Yeah. Uh, she's still quite yappative. Some things never change. Yeah. I should figure out a way to get chat on screen. I really should. Unfortunately, I should put that down. I should also like probably get a checklist of things to do like pre-stream. The heck, there's a dead spider on my table. Dang. I'll deal with that later. Uh right. I'm very unfocused because it's like uh I've mentally just woken up. Do you think she likes sino-linguistics? I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll do like I actually don't know what her linguistic interests are. Anyway, right. Devoicing, this is all very, very complicated for most languages, but for Hakka, it's very, very simple. That being, aspirate everything that was formerly voiced. So let's see what that gives us right now. Yeah. Never streamed, inbuilt function for stream chat. Yeah, there probably should, well, I'll still have to like look into it because I've never looked into it. There could be. I'll I'll mess around with it. Through Streamlabs. Yeah, the only thing I have on my computer right now is OBS, so uh I'm not sure about that. I'll look into it. But yeah, let's aspirate everything. Um I'm not sure if this turning into H goes before or after. Let's just like stick them in. I guess it doesn't. No, it has to be after. Let's check some OBS plus oh bullshit. Yeah. Sometimes actually it's not that much. Like I know people complain about it sometimes, but I've never had a problem with it. Maybe because it's just because I do something really, really simple and it's hard to fuck up something very, very, very simple. What are some historical like voiced initials? Like a voiced g. Yo. Well, that one's weird. So let's not look at that. So this one is k. So this has to happen before the devoicing. Grimm's Law. No. What time is it for me? That will not dox me. It's like 9 a.m. So k goes to h. Yeah, it does get a bit fidgety. Uh Hopefully the screen distribution looks good on YouTube. I think it's okay, but like I don't know what people like. Maybe I shouldn't care about what people like anyway. Do I even need an environment for this? This cut only appears in syllable initial position, right? I don't know why I'm asking you guys. I know this. Cut doesn't appear anywhere but syllable and but at the beginning of a syllable. Maybe we just like do like phonetic stuff at the very end. And then like yeah, goes to yeah. Wait, should I do that here? And then we know that at some point afterwards, this becomes fa because at the very beginning, hua no longer exists and it becomes fa. Hello. Do I have my stream open while streaming? Yes, I have it on my second monitor. Yeah, Gadge knows about Old Chinese phonology. This isn't even Old Chinese. This is just uh this would be something like like after the standard Middle Chinese. Hello, Irian. Did I say your name wrong? Was it? Wait, do I know you from somewhere else? Or did you just hop in? Yeah, the only thing you know about Old Chinese is that it didn't have tones. That's Oh, is that Satan? Sedan? Satan? I don't remember if you IPA'd your name. Two monitors? Yeah. That second monitor is you're telling Brian. Oh no. Not a put a Rodic next to a palatal and I will die. Irian. Irian. Satan. Yeah. So I should probably get rid of the h before it turns into an H. So, what is it? H labialization or something like that. Don't know what number I should give it. But h becomes no, I should just do like hua. Just to fa. And that also only happens it at the beginning of a syllable. And h also goes to fa. If it's like before an oo or something. God dang it. Sedan. Polydementia. Give it number 25. 25 wouldn't be bad. Okay. So P is oh right, I have to like merge the tones after. Do- I don't think it does the rising to uh I don't know if it does the vo do you know what like I feel like when the 6-7 meme first came out, uh people were talking like Cantonese speakers were talking about how it sounded like dick in Cantonese. I don't know what to I don't- okay, so I should check a few of these words. Um, oh, and there's also this. This is just phonetic, right? if no, I should also get rid of an initial glottal stop. Spaces. It doesn't like spaces. I don't know if it's four. I guess I could technically just like get rid of it right after the tone split. Where glottal stop. Um, where did I put my glottal stops? There we go. I think star is the one that we want. Something, no, not that. Something like that. And then, oh shit, I've lost its, yeah, something like that. And then, and then we can just extrude a like partition or something. And then we can, what does this do? Right. Uh, from nothing to a labiodental approximant of before something at the beginning of a syllable, something like that. And then we should get, if I can find it, vo, or I think vo in this case. Oh well. Uh, let's see what else. Oh, I should merge the retroflexes into the regulars, but I'm not sure if uh do they have any effects on a following thing? Is my question. This is well, we can't see if that has any effect. What do the dollar signs mean? Those are syllable boundaries. So this one's saying at the beginning of a syllable and well between the beginning well so essentially at the beginning between the syllable boundary and an oo, which means at the beginning of the syllable, h turns into a f before an oo. And this one's like at the beginning of a syllable, the glottal stop just becomes non-phonemic. Uh, he. Oh, I can't do. I do have to merge the tones later. That was what I was thinking about. So let's just do that. Tone mergers. Um, I don't know. 13. See, if I kept the 67, that could have been 33. We'd have a lot more space. Um, and then I guess A and B should go to nothing. So let's just say that this goes to nothing if it's between, wait, at tone? At tone. So, whoops. At tone and then at the end of the syllable. Yeah, the dollar sign is kind of unorthodox. I would have preferred it if they had the hashtag, but I think they're using that for comments. Uh, okay. Uh, I feel like that means this also merges into first turns into E and then becomes something else. But shit. Oh, I regret all my choices now because I a convention that you're not familiar. I don't know if they actually do. I think what do they do for syllable boundaries? Is this like a collaboration? No, it's not a collaboration project. This is like all me doing like 20 something languages or well, varieties. Some of them you could argue are dialects. Like a lot of these Mandarin ones are actually pretty similar, or at least like similar in clusters. But like uh, Hakka, I feel like is a bit. IPA uses right. They do use the dot. But yeah, Hakka I feel like is probably one of the more complicated ones, just because of stuff and things. Uh, there are just a few changes that make it somewhat annoying. Or at least I don't have a good idea of like what the changes are. So if I wanted something like easy, I probably should have picked Cantonese. Uh let's see. This one's weird. I feel like this one's like one of those low stress words that ended up uh simplifying. But yeah, let's just go through this. This is not right because this is what Satma. Um, so probably delete a yeah after. I would love the reaction of someone who had never heard of linguistics in their life to this. Yeah, I feel like I'm not attracting a non-linguistics audience, unsurprisingly, I guess. I don't know. We could just put the loss of yeah after. Hmm. Do you have words like reconstructed as like shiol? I don't think so. So that means those two rules are indeterminate. The smoothing one and the yeah loss. But I feel like the smoothing should go first. Did I put it at the very beginning in that other one? In the well, that other one in the other ones. I feel like that one was pretty early. Yeah. So I think send this stream to the Tajik. I don't know how you're gonna do that. Just like send it to I don't know. I'm not gonna like say anything because I know nothing about the Tajik. Where are they? Where are the words? You'd love to see the Tajik react to this. I can spell. And so I guess what is it? Yo goes to yu. Sent after that. I think and an open syllable. Sent exploding. I guess you wouldn't know. Erupting volcano. That's the word. Uh, oh, right. It'd be like at tone or something. And then I don't know, something like 12 or something. Tone mergers could just happen like right after, honestly. It has to happen after the devoicing, I think. Yeah, so this at the earliest has to be like 4. I'm guessing you are a Westerner who is not taught about respect growing up. Oh, what's this Western decad decadation? Is that the right word? I don't know. What was I doing? Tone mergers, turning this into E, just like unrounding all front vowels. Honestly, I feel like this happened in like 2 steps. Like first, y'all becomes and then that raises to U, and then that unrounds to E. This can be 13. Decadence. I don't know what's so decadent about uh what we're doing. I mean decade maxing. Yes. I have. Wait, can you even max a decade? What a fumble bumble. Brain rot lord. Uh yeah. What does this come out? Hyot comes out as yeah. And I'm really not sure how to deal with this. This might just be like O to A before coda or something. Although I feel like that would mess with a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that works. Although, right, there's like some weird stuff going on with the tone mergers. Let's just look at the evidence. Um, the very bottom, no, not the very bottom, but when it comes to like this tone, is it this? No, it's not this one. This one's the higher register. Is this the higher register? No, yeah, this is the and then this is the lower register. Um, we see a lot of words going into like 4/4 instead of 3/1. What if the Tajik send slurs? I'll ban them. With my powers as guy in charge of stream. But like the weird thing is that it seems like body parts retain 3/1 and everything else goes to 4/4. Implies there's internet in Tajikistan. Uh, or at least for the basic vocabulary. And then numerals just go to like 3/1 as well. Because this is the word for eye, as in the thing you see with. This is stomach, belly, this one's ear, and they're all in like 3/1. But uh everything else is in 4/4. This was tail. So maybe that's not like a body part. Um Numbers 3/1. Uh I don't know. I might I might just like default this to 4/4. Welly, yeah. Uh what? Rising. I don't even know what this is young sun, which is like light rising would be the name. Who like dark level. Uh 4, I think, is the number. So like if it's X, B goes to A, I think. He sent me his address as a threat. That's a threat. That's an interesting threat. Um Me is weird to me because I feel like I've heard Mui in Hong Kong. Please do not dox anyone on my stream. I do not want to be implicated. Uh oh, okay. Back to the cognates. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Why is Rain not here? Rain should be here, right? Why is Rain not here? I just completely forget about Rain. Rain shows the proper correspondences. Although it might be uh a later loan or adaptation or something. Please don't dox people in general. This one comes from a different form, so I'm just not like the problem with Haka, as you can probably see, well, as you probably couldn't see, is that there are a lot of like very conservative forms for uh their pronouns, among other things, words like to know. So like just a bunch of basic vocabulary seems to be um free the stage uh that we're interested in. And by we I mean I. He will return later, see you in a bit. See you, drumstick. I might not be around for much longer though. Set or Setma. I'm not sure what this is, or well, yeah, I'm just simply not sure of what its initial consonant is. Uh is this so now the question is this a language that that preserves ya before ka, or is this like a later loan? I feel like it is because we have words like gyang instead of ging. Um yeah, I just failed to find this one, but this should be like I actually have no idea. I was trying to come up with something, but I couldn't. So, Master Ocean, it isn't. Yeah, I'm not uh a master of uh Chinese phonology. Oh, I should also add. This also feels like a very like surface change, so I'm not sure where to put it, but mm, because there haven't because this is still in like complementary distribution. So coda assimilation where we have uh, D and K. So no, K turns into like at K turns into at D if it's after a front vowel. So something like that. Tone or something. Or and then same with but I'm not sure if I have like at front. I don't think so. I don't think so. Palatalize, no. Front V. Yeah. So here instead we'll just do like at front V, which is actually more characters than than I need it to be. God dang it. God dang it. What is it? Is it the D that's the problem? Okay, fine. I'll just do them separately. K to T, and then velar nasal to. Wait, did I say ging? I meant gin because of this rule. Oh, and I think there's also like a surface change where this one's actually a palatal nasal. So ni is the ni. So yeah, let's just do retroflex dissimulation. Um, I should probably save this at some point. But yeah, disappears after a retroflex. Did I use TR? I think it's no, after a retroflex. I think I put TR. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And then afterwards we can say that the retroflexes merges into the uh wait, retroflex merges into the other sibilants, which I don't have, I think. Or the other dentals rather. Why do I have so many of these? Why do I have like two jaws? Oh, because of the different form. Can I do this? Or will it shout at me? I think I should just do them individually. Uh or should I? I feel like that's just a decision that I have to make. And this would be uh tr merge. And then the t the t t s z and I don't even know. I think I need like uh what is it? The dental slash alveolar approximant or something. So this one, that would be the corresponding one. Uh, so yeah, at tr becomes at tr merge, and once we do that, we have like sat like we would expect. Yeah. Still have to deal with shot. Uh, knee is actually something else. We don't have well the reflex for beat in Haka. Kyo becomes he, which or becomes he, which is good. Ui becomes well we, but it's the same thing here. Uh, there shouldn't be zui but zoi, I believe, because Aka preserves the difference. So actually, let me keep bit, or not bit, but like beat. Save this as our original word list, and and then change this to instead of ni, this would be uh let me just add the forms in first. Where's our retroflex nasal? Here it is. This should also get... I just realized you can't see any of what I'm doing. Let me just move the windows around a bit. Okay. So what I'm doing is right. Okay, I can explain that tone via assimilate, not assimilation, analogy, contamination, whatever that word is, that we use to explain like semantically driven changes. I think this one just go continue and change. This would just be ngai. Uh, and if we apply these, then um, this one just becomes ngai, which is normal, which is what we expect. Uh, ni right. We do have to get rid of the retroflex nasal by... No, we do we have to? Or do all knees become knees and then from knee to whatever that other thing is? I think I have like a separate section for syllabic nasals. These are codas, not what we want. These are vowels? Yes, these are vowels and rhymes. Um, these are initials. I thought I had a section for knees are weak. Yeah, they are. Palms heavy, something something mom spaghetti. What's the line in between palms are heavy and mom spaghetti? Because I feel like there's one missing. It shouldn't be in the rhymes bit, right? Psalms are also heavy. I've never picked one up. Well, the Bible as a whole is heavy, but like I've never picked up just the Psalm section. Okay, I can't find it. I feel like I should be able to. Yeah, time to give up, I think. And let's just go through these and see which ones, like, because not all of them do, right? Because ear just becomes ni and not n. And oh, I'm looking at Cantonese. I shouldn't be looking at Cantonese. This becomes ni. Uh, this, where was the one we were looking at? This is ni. This also becomes ni. Uh, that might just be like because it's like you singular. It might just be one of those like prosodically weak things that that just ends up doing like a separate set of sound changes because it has low stress in a sentence. Um, what is this? Or is this right? I think they use this character for you. Tone contaminated or something. Okay, what next? Uh, Gin. Wait, why is it gin? What? Like, okay. So this being gin and Cantonese being gun would point towards it being an original gin. Yeah, an original gin. But the fact that Canton or not Cantonese, the fact that Mandarin uh gives us gun would point to it to being an original gen. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Because we don't know what's going on here, let's just skip that and ignore it for now. Uh, avoiding my problems. I love doing this. Uh, well, Tehillim alone is usually like 200 odd pages. So like a decent size, well, not a decent size book, but like uh, a shorter book. I feel like it has to be a borrowing. Nyok. Nyok looks right. Nyok doesn't look right. Uh, which means I have to get rid of the retroflex nasal um before anything else happens. Uh, do I palatalize it? If it's palatalized, what does it merge it with? If it palatalizes, it merges with the velar, I think. So let's do that. Actually, let's check what 5 is. That is the number 5. The number 5 is also so I feel like that's fine if their syllabic nasal is just instead of if you can hear the difference. Uh, we were talking about this, so let's just change it up. Retroflex nasal merger or something. Uh, and then we can have this turn into uh the velar nasal before an E, like I and J, I think. Or wait, at palatalize, I think. Yeah, at palatalize. And then we'd end up with mute, I believe, which is what we are looking for. Just swap the windows back around. Yeah. Mute or mute. Shoe doesn't become shoe. I guess if that's the case, I might do something like um I don't know, what would this be? Like phone swap or something? And have we go to we and you go to you. So we can have Su as appears here. Uh I why you no work? Wait, did I? Oh, because I only did at oh, it's AB at is what I wanted. Uh, then this one's also at front vowel. And then this would be AB at tone. And so we get eaten, which is the expected outcome. Uh this one doesn't change like at all, so this just becomes yeah. Um this becomes ni. as we want. Kyang, we don't know what far is. 做, this is 做, which is correct. House becomes vo instead of fong. Um, yeah, maybe we can like start tailoring this towards. I should save this. Uh, Yan dot uh text source file, and maybe I could start trimming the word list so that the right lemmas get uh wait, yeah. Let's start trimming the word list so we can delete that. Uh, so we get ni instead of ni. This one just becomes a ngai. Uh, this one has ya instead of the other thing. This one has zo and o. So let's save this as moyen as well. Okay. Uh, ja, ja becomes sa, which is good. Cool becomes fool. What else? Gong becomes gong. Yeah. Or well, the tones should probably be different. This was probably something like gong, and that turns into gong. Nga is right. Uh, you don't have a word specifically for hair. I think use something like Mao instead. If we apply that, this would give us like Mao or something. Yeah, which is the same as that. Or Mao? That's weird. Because it's a sonorant, it should go into the lower tone. But 4/4 is like the tone for like voiceless words. Unless no, but this is a body part. So if we're claiming that it started in the rising tone X, if this is a body part, then it should go to 3/1 instead of 4/4. Unless we just like say all of the rising tone words um that stayed in the rising tone are just like random outliers that just so happen to all be body part terms in the data set that we have. But then we have to like I feel like there's math to be done on this. Like if it is just a random percentage chance to stay in 3/1, then what's the chance that all three of them plus rain stayed in 3/1 while most of them went to 4/4? I don't know. It should just be an easy calculation, right? It's like 1 minus um sorry, let me just hydrate so I can think better. What is this? Like 1 minus uh it's like n choose 4 or something? No, but that's like n choose 4 is like any 4, right? I need a pen and paper. I'm not doing this now. I will have plenty of pen and paper stuff to do over the next 2 weeks, and I'm not gonna deal with it like now. It's gonna be uh I need to like save my math abilities for the next 2 weeks. Uh, so let's just look at the others and ignore that. This one's also Thai instead of, so the one with the I final instead of the other final. So try to save it again. Windows saving noises. One is eat, which is good. Manin. Oh, this is like who. The interrogative pronouns are pretty weird among Sinitic in that a lot of them don't um a lot of them aren't cognate, or at least not cognate to the level of like, actually just not cognate in general. I think they're also like not cognate at the level that we're considering. Uh this one has an irregular uh non-aspiration at the beginning because gyo should give, or gyo should give key, but this is one of the, like, you can tell it's irregular because it's in a lower tone but it's not aspirated, which is pretty much the only, no, it's this one and the one with the stop final that you can tell uh if it's actually irregular and didn't just start in like the didn't just start unaspirated, like as an unaspirated unvoiced initial. uh yeah, and I'm still showing, yeah, okay. So let's just get rid of ta because that's not the one we want. If ta, foot just becomes gyo, which makes this one, which makes blood pretty weird because this one becomes hya instead of gyo, or becomes hya, which is not parallel with the word for foot, which is gyo, because it's like velar yo, velar plus yo in both cases, but this velar causes this to become an ah. So I really don't like this because it's not very symmetric, and so like I feel like if I need to deal with this, I'll deal with it at the very end if I don't have any other way to deal with it. Although, no, I don't think that makes sense. I'm just wondering if it would make sense to reconstruct this as he shot shot as opposed to shot, which could work. But I just went and excised all of the yeah on glides because I thought it wouldn't be necessary, or yeah, I just turned all the ya glides in theory, uh or well, initial UA final into initial yaw final because I thought we didn't need the distinction, but maybe this is necessary here. But yeah, I think unfortunately we're out of time here. So I'll just I think I'll end it there. Uh next time, I don't know when next time will be. If we're lucky it'll be uh next week, but I really don't want to lug like two computers around with me. Uh, and so if I decide that I'm a knees weak, arms heavy kind of person, then I think The next such stream will be on the 14th. Yeah, will be on the 14th of February, so like 3 weeks later. And I don't think I will be streaming any games over the next 2 weeks. So, I'll think of something to do for the 10th. I'll think of some game to play on the 10th. I probably won't be playing Outer Wilds on that day. I'll just keep it on Thursdays as usual. Um, but yeah, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and such. And I will see you all in 2 weeks. But hopefully the schedule will be more regular after that. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in 2 weeks. No,